Hey everybody, this is Frilioth and welcome to another Minecraft video on the Frilioth server. Well, you left me yesterday with Mad Johnny running around in there killing pigmen, and all's good, all's reasonably good anyway. However, we might have a bit of a problem, might have a bit of an issue while I'm doing a bit of a soft shoe shuffle. I've done a lot of AFKing around here all day for the last couple of days, it must be a couple of days or so, and we have got lots and lots of piggy drops. However, and I don't know whether it's when I log on or log off at a certain time, but I came around here earlier on because we've got some work to do over at the sorting room. I came in here earlier on, and the pigmen seem to be getting aggroed at Johnny on their way up the chute. Now, I don't know how that was happening. Not quite sure how that happened. Anyway, they landed and one of them attacked him and he took a bit of a whack. But he sorted the pigmen out and the others weren't particularly aggroed at him. But I'm going to have to keep an eye on that, because what I don't want is Johnny to take too much damage. I mean, I can heal him by throwing splash potions of healing at him, but I was hoping not to have to do that. But anyway, we'll keep an eye on it. But as you can see at the moment, lots and lots of piggy drops. So we'll leave Johnny to it. What I want to do firstly, a couple of bits and bobby kind of things I want to do today. What I want to do first is sort out my Oh, we run out of minecarts. Sort out my sorting room. Now, as you can remember, the sorting room was a bog standard sorter that just went straight across, and anybody that's seen the old classic Ghostbusters knows that you should never cross the streams. And that's what was starting to happen. We were starting to get enough drops in here, certainly melons. We were starting to get enough drops in here where the redstone was starting to bleed over onto the redstone next to it, and that was affecting the droppers. So what I've had to do was I've had to completely empty the droppers. Yeah, completely emptied. Oh, that's right. Completely emptied the droppers, and I'm started to put in a new system over the back that won't allow the streams to be crossed. So I've had to come up with a new way of locking the hoppers, and I've done it. It wasn't difficult. So if I've got got some gear, what we need is to not have redstone dust, activating redstone dust next to it. So if I've had to raise the hoppers up one level. So now they come in one level further up. I've put another row of hoppers into it, but it was a necessary evil. So if we start by sticking a block there and a bit of redstone dust on it, we then need that there, that there. One of them, bit of that, one of them there, so we cut off the redstone dust signal. That there, we are going to lose a good view out of the window, so oh well, never mind, eh? I'm sure we'll cope. That there, one of them, one of them, one of them. So you've got the I'm not going to explain it. I've already explained it 3 times. You know what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it. So that's that one done. Right, hopefully now all that's in, I can start putting the items back in the filters, which I've got in here. So grab the wheat next, which was the next one on the list. Right, now I just need to jump over here and sort this out. Oh, because I put a hole in here to stop all the stuff coming through while I wasn't ready for it. So that should have that working again now. Need to get myself some more flooring, and then we'll just run down to make sure that everything is in the right place. Possibly turn the breeder off while I'm here. I don't know why you stopped working. Why did you stop working? Fabulous. Some more of those guys to play with. And that means these guys can start working again. Whoa. Don't look at the Enderman. Right, I might have a few bits and pieces in here that I don't want. You see, that's already full. Yeah, a few arrows in there, which we can take out. See, it's not going to be long before these are filled right up. And it would back up and it would break. It's probably best that I fixed it now before it did break. Brilliant. I'm going to stand in here and whack this fella because I really don't like him. Don't like Enderman in my house. This is my house. So far so good, Johnny. Right, that's that done. Right, where's my redstone? Let's go and do the next little job. So my next little job for today, it's not really a little job, but I want to start transferring the wool out of here into here. So hopefully, I can't remember how much room I've got under this place. I'm going, no. Don't have a great deal of room down here, do I? Don't have a great deal of room here at all. Right, so we're going to need... Oh, I'm just throwing a chest. Just throwing a chest in there. That's great. Ah, that's a problem. Or is it? I might be able to go underneath it. I might be able to go underneath. Let's see. I can't remember how far down these go. Only go down to here. Right, this is going to take some thinking then. So I'm just going to dig a bit of this out, give myself some wiggle room, and then we'll have another look at it. Well, that was a fair bit of messing about. You know, it's one of those jobs I wish I'd never started, but it's probably going to be worth it now it's been done. So if I can show you what I've done. I couldn't put the filter down the bottom, so I didn't. I decided to put it over the back. So we've put it over there in the corner. So it's just here. So now we've got anything that comes through the system. At the moment, those filters decide what items go into the to be cooked into the furnaces. At the moment, nothing's going in there because we've got a fence gate in one and a bucket in another and a rail in another and a bit of redstone in that one because I didn't want anything cooked. Now we can change those filters to have steak in that one and mutton in that one. So now if any steak or mutton come through these filters, they'll go off to be cooked. Perfect. And over here, any of the wool now that comes through the system that normally would have been stored in that chest down there now gets filtered off via this filter and it goes down. Let's see if we can get down there. It goes down this line down there. I've had to bypass that because that gets powered and I didn't want it to block the hopper, so it comes down there, and then across here and then into the hoppers that were underneath the chest. So then now they just go straight back to the item elevator that we've got at the back and into the furnace. So I just need to backfill all of this in. And now we've just got to fill the top in. Nobody's going to know we've been there. Brilliant. You'd never know. You would have never have known I'd been here. But now it means that we can start getting some cooked food again. So we're running. I say we were running low. We weren't really running low, but we're not going to be running low now as long as I continue to feed these sheep, which is not going to be a problem. Brilliant. 2 jobs done. Right, I was on such a roll with my sorting systems that I thought I'd just go for the hat trick. So what I've decided to do is let me just show you what I've done over here. I've managed to block Johnny in the corner and I've hastily put a couple of glass blocks in there to stop any pigmen coming down for the time being. So you might hear a lot of squealing. But what I'm going to do is stick in the sorter that's going to sort out all of these swords from all of the gold nuggets. So to do that, we just need to stick in another basic sorting system. Now, all of those hoppers used to go into the bottom of that dropper there. So I've just diverted them over to here, and now everything that goes into the hoppers under the carpet is going to come down over here. So this is where we're going to build the sorting system. So we need to filter out the rotting flesh, the nuggets and gold bars, because on occasion we will get a gold bar. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. We need a couple of repeaters there. They'll die in a minute, honestly. Not like that. A bit of redstone dust. And that. Then we're going to need a block there for the comparators to sit on. And then some hoppers going into those. That's where our sorting items are going to be. And at the bottom here we need some torches. And this is anything that comes through the sorter wants to go back to here. We want to, if I stick in these droppers, so just extended the droppers down by a couple. Get a couple of stone blocks down here. Where do we want them to go? Probably into the bottom of there. that. So all of those 3 now hoppers are going to be locked because of those redstone torches. So now we can stick our items in there that we want to sort. So we need to grab something that is never going to go through the system again. Let's put some stone brick in there. So put some stone brick in there. Like that. Then we need to grab the items that we want to be filtered. A few more of those and we'll make a gold nugget. So if we have the first one with ingots in it. I've made another one of these. I have made 1,000,001 of these things because I keep forgetting where I put them. Make one of them. Stick that there, and then we want a bit of rotting flesh. Get out of the way of those piggy noises. Perfect. So unless it's nuggets, rotting flesh or iron ingots that come through here, they're going to go straight along the back and go into the furnace. So here we're going to need some more droppers. Like so. Then we need that little bit of don't know if I'm going to have enough room there. We need the clock. Oh, I can make room. I'll work around it. So now we just need to cover this over, put a bit of lighting in here because it's going to be flashing quite a bit. We don't want flashing redstone, causes lag. That goes into there. That goes round. Just double checking. Oh. Right, so we just need the little comparator clock down here then. Bit of dust on top of here. Right, so that should be that. Right, I've just had to change it around a little bit in here. The signal coming out of there wasn't powerful enough to force those all the way up to force the items all the way up to the top. So I've just had to wiggle the observers around the corner so it's above the repeater. So that is a stronger signal, and that gets them all the way up to the top. Okay, now we're done that. Let's get the water back in before we get any more pigs up here. Brilliant. Now we'll get out of here, get the glass back in again. Whip round and free Johnny. Who's clearly not going to be very happy at me. Yeah, you're not happy, are you? Right, so what I think we'll do now then is I'm going to dump everything out. Have I got any chests? I've got a couple of chests. Let me dump everything out of my inventory. And what I'm going to do is just break these chests and then pick up all of the... Did I pick up a chest? I picked up a chest. And now hopefully I can stand here and just throw all of these in that chest, all of the swords in the chest. Okay, we'll just have to let that go through a while. While we sit here and watch the entertainment. They have a cooling off period. They get whacked and they have, I think it's like 40 seconds where they're all aggroed. And after 40 seconds they become quiet again. You know, unaggroed. And it's, once they're like that, they're fine. They don't seem to bother about Johnny at all. Right, so you give me a couple of minutes just to get rid of all of these things, all of these swords. And I'll be back in a minute. Brilliant, I've got all of the swords out of these chests then. And I've reduced the number of chests. I don't need anywhere near as many now because I'm not going to get them filled up with swords. So I've reduced them down a little bit. And I've also got, look at that, nearly 3 stacks of gold ingots just out of the gold that we've collected and the gold we've smelted so far from the swords. And loads. I might even have to get myself a cleric now because I've got some rotting flesh. Although the trades from clerics aren't very good. Finally, what I want to do. I just want to quickly whiz over to the slime farm. What I might do with the slime farm, similar to what I've done with the gold farm, because I don't think that looks too bad. I don't think that looks too bad at all. I'm obviously going to get rid of that chest and I'm going to fill that in again once all the swords are gone. I don't know yet whether to get rid of the chest for the coal. Maybe the coal, just putting the coal directly in the furnace, maybe that'll work. Maybe. I don't like it because it's not symmetrical. So I probably will do. Oh, actually, while I'm here, grab some of them. Grab some of them. I'll have to put them on top of there in a minute. So my slime farm, which seemed to be doing okay, I've not been to it for a while, so I don't know. Is it doing okay or what? So what I wanted to do is just put that there so I could turn some of these bad boys into slime blocks, just to make myself a little bit more storage, a little bit more space in there. But as I say, what I might do is stick some chests in there, and have a couple of chests full of slime next to the slime farm. I don't think that's going to be too bad. So I'm going to call it a day for today, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to leave it a like, and if you've really loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. This is Frilioth in the Vindicator Mansion of Horrors, and I'm out of here.